Alright, this is running. Coronavirus is making everybody stay in their homes. It's making people do a lot of panic buying. I work on I work for an online ordering program on a military base. We have a total of 5 members on our squad, and then like maybe 3 on our MPOS side, which is like the ones that bring it out to the cars and stuff. Usually in a week or a day, I work 4 hours, and I also usually have around 4 or 5 orders. And then our grocery store is not that crowded. But with coronavirus, I'm here working 10-hour shifts. I barely get a break because it's only what? 5 of us. 2 of our employees are new. One of our employees is a senior, and then my supervisor. And then we have people, and how our system used to go is that we fulfill your order, we grab substitutions, even though on the website there's a check mark, there's a checkbox that you can check to allow substitutions, and you can write notes. Some people don't do it. So back then, we just grab the substitutions, and then we'd have to call them about their substitutions. Well, with 4 people doing 40 orders of groceries, and there's not really for some reason there's no max limit on how many items you can put in your groceries. So imagine we have 16 orders that we have to fill from 6:30 to 8:30. We had one wave of 16 orders that had a total of 700 items. We don't usually get that on a daily. So when you have 4 of us running around, 2 haven't even been fully trained yet because they just got thrown into the mix. And we're telling that to customers, okay? We have customers hollering and bitching about why don't you guys have my stuff? Why don't you guys have my stuff? And then we got people yelling at us, like making complaints about how like 80% of the stuff's not on the order. And there's a few people that we've called that we had nothing in their order. So we had to call them back say we're sorry, and then they get angry at us. We can't help it. We can't help when our trucks arrive. We can't help with everybody in the paper towels, tissue paper, hand sanitizer, soap. We haven't had hand sanitizer for 2 weeks now. We were out of chicken for what, 4 days? Listen, you're using our service to keep yourself quarantined. But don't be complaining to us when we don't have your stuff. We can't help it. Now, there are some people that are like, oh, I get how you're feeling right now. That's fine. I like those people. But all of you guys are at home. Us grocery workers, we still have to go to work. And we have to do double time. I have to do double. Like usually I have 4 hours. I usually work 4 hours. Now I'm working 10 hours, not even a break. Most of the time. The only break I get is if I finish my order early, because I out of stocked like 80% of this person's order. If you complain to us that all we had was your bananas, it's not my fault. Would you rather come inside for yourself and take the risk of someone passing you the coronavirus? Or are you just going to sit in your car, quarantined in your car, and then get out for a few minutes and pay for your order? Think about it. I want to thank all the grocery workers that are basically risking their health to keep these grocery stores running, to get people what they need, or try to get people what they need. That's all I gotta say. Look, there's not many people that are still working right now. Most people are just self-quarantined or quarantined or have the coronavirus. But us grocery workers, we are out risking our health, stocking, grabbing your orders, doing stuff like that. Like, all I want to say is don't complain. Stop harassing us. We're trying our best to get you what you need. That's all.